Hey everybody, welcome to This Week in Sports. I'm Sean. So this month, the month of October, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And as you sports fans know, the NFL is pushing this very heavily. All the players wearing pink gloves, pink socks, pink shoes, the padding around the field goal posts is pink everything. So they're supposed to be donating money to charities for breast cancer research. How much do you say? Well, it has been there was a study by Business Insider that reports that a total of 8.01% goes towards breast cancer research, actual breast cancer research. The rest of it goes towards the product manufacturers, the teams in the NFL. So if you buy $100 worth of stuff, $8.01 is going to breast cancer research. This is a very astonishing number to me. I mean, when you donate something, it's supposed to be out of the kindness of your heart. I understand that certain companies might need to stay even when they're manufacturing things, like whoever's making the hats or the jerseys or the shirts or things like that nature. But the teams in the NFL, if they're claiming that this is for donations for breast cancer research, they shouldn't be getting a profit from this. This should be donated to them. So I don't understand what this is. I mean, when you go to these pro shops, you have the choice. You can buy a regular jersey or you can buy the pink jersey. Now, if that's the case, why don't they make it so if you buy the regular jersey, that goes to their own profits? But then you buy the pink jersey, then that goes towards the cancer research. That would be the best way to do it, in my opinion. That would be the most honest way and the truest way to your word to do this, NFL. Continuing on the NFL front, the Washington Redskins have been getting a lot of flack lately regarding the Redskins name. President Obama actually said that if he were the owner of the team, that he would consider, changing the name. A lot of people, a lot of Native American activists, and just people in general find the name a little off-putting, a little racist. Most other names, when they're regarding Native Americans, the Chiefs, Warriors, Braves, they're more of a proud type sounding name. Now, I'm sure that there are people that find those offensive as well, because they've already been persecuted and harmed so much over the past hundreds of years. Now, this has caused a lot of stir, and I don't know what Daniel Snyder's going to do about it, but he has been listening to all this talk, and we'll see where it goes from here. But now, on this topic, one of the people that have put their opinion forward is PETA, of all people. Now, I'm not a big fan of PETA. I tend to think PETA goes over the top a lot. They definitely, I like the fact they want to, treat animals humanely and things of that nature, but a lot of the time they go way over the top. But on this one, it actually made me really laugh. They decided to give their idea of what the name can be. They don't suggest changing the name, just changing what the actual mascot is. And this is what it is. So the Washington Redskins, or Redskin Potato, they say that, what do you think about first when you say the word Redskin? You think of Redskin potatoes, obviously. So I definitely think this is a little comical, and for me it's a lighter side of PETA that I've never seen, and I'm definitely thankful that they're able to put this out there. Ease the tension a little bit about the name, the Washington Redskins. In basketball news, Mark Cuban was facing trial. He's in a civil case being sued for insider trading. These were not criminal charges. He wasn't going to spend any time in jail or anything like that, but if he lost this case, he was going to end up paying $2 to $3 million. He's being accused of selling some stock he owned after giving information about the stock and how it was going to be treated. So he denies ever collecting this knowledge, and at the time they said that they gave him the knowledge, he traded it hours later. He says that that knowledge was never given to him, and he traded it, and he just made a good move. There's many ways to look at this. Dude is a billionaire. He's worth over $2.5 billion. He's made a name for himself from working from the ground up. He wasn't born into money, and he's been a hard worker all of his life. He came up with HDTV, the channel, that whole network with concerts, live concert streaming, and things of that nature. He's a really creative guy. So part of me wants to believe that he didn't do any insider trading. He wasn't a part of any of it. He just traded it when at the right time. But then at the other time, you never know. You never know. When it comes to this much money, millions and billions of dollars, sometimes some people cut some corners, so you never know. It's up for you guys to form your opinion about this. And in my opinion, I want to believe him. I'm gonna believe Mark Cuban did not commit insider trading. I'm gonna believe him. I got your back, Mark. So, in other owner news in the NBA, the Memphis Grizzlies owner Robert Pera, he challenged Michael Jordan to a game of one-on-one. He was originally supposed to play Tony Allen one-on-one for, I think it was $300,000 that were going to charity, St. Jude's Hospital, I think it was. Now, because Tony Allen was not able to make that, he's challenging Michael Jordan to a one-on-one game with $1 million going to charity. He actually thinks he has a chance. It's really funny. And while some of his players, hemmed and hawed, they pretty much all said he's got no chance. Jordan's Jordan, I don't think he has a chance either, and I don't think Jordan would ever even entertain the thought of this. I doubt this is ever going to happen, but it is fun. He is talking and trying to get things pumped up, and he's doing it for a good cause. A lot of people are doing these types of things. It brings attention to his team, brings attention to himself and his business, but at the same time, it's for a good cause. So I like it, I enjoy it, and it's real cool stuff. So this week, the United States men's national team beat Panama 3-2. They scored 2 goals in stoppage time within about a minute of each other, and they took over and just won the game in the last few minutes. It's pretty awesome. They've only lost 1 game in their last 16 games. That's like an amazing record. They are first in the group of qualifying in their group for qualifying for the World Cup. With this win, it actually gave Mexico a second chance. Mexico had beat Panama, but they lost to Costa Rica, and that put them in a rut. Costa Rica was going to be in 4th place, but because of this, it caused the trickle down effect, and it gave Mexico a second chance. So Mexico is going to be playing a playoff game against New Zealand next month, and if they're able to pull it out, they're going to be able to go to the World Cup. They are on their 3rd coach within, I think it's a few years. It is worrisome for Mexico though, so they really got to turn things around. Going back to football, this Sunday Night Football, it's going to be a great, big game, emotional game. It's going to be the Denver Broncos with Peyton Manning heading back to Indianapolis to face the Colts and Andrew Luck. With all this happening, lots of TV, media, everything going on regarding this game, and Jim Irsay had some comments to make. Jim Irsay said that he wanted his team to win more than one, and it was great that they put up all these Star Wars numbers, which I have no clue what that means. All these Star Wars numbers with Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne and Peyton Manning and Edgerrin James and all these guys, but they only got 1 title out of it. While New England has 3, Pittsburgh has 2, New York has 2, Baltimore has 1. So he says he's retooling the whole organization. They got rid of their coaches, the front office, things like that, and it was almost like he came off sounding very ungrateful. John Fox came back and stated the exact same thing, that you're sounding ungrateful for a guy who the team wasn't doing anything before Peyton Manning got there, and then he got you 11 times in the playoffs, all these MVPs, these AFC championships, division wins, and so John Fox shot back a little bit. Peyton Manning's been asked a few times about things, and he does his classy thing. He doesn't say anything about it, so I more respect to Peyton Manning. But with all this coming from Jim Irsay, he's really causing a stir for this Sunday night's game. And it's almost coming out to be like now Andrew Luck's playing for the team that's the bad guy. So, I mean, it sucks for Andrew Luck that now he's a guilty by association with Jim Irsay, and a lot of the public's going to be wanting Peyton Manning to win this game. So, it's going to be a great game. I can't wait to watch this one, and I just can't wait to watch this one. It's going to be a good one. Last bit of news. UFC 166 happening this Saturday. Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos, number 3. First one was won by Dos Santos. Second one was won by Velasquez. Now we're going on to number 3. We'll see what happens. This fight's going to be off the charts. Oh man, I really hope I get to see this fight. I can't wait to see Cain's quickness, see if he could take Dos Santos to the ground, or if Dos Santos can stand him up and repeat what he did in the first match, where he beat the crap out of Cain, and not have a repeat of what happened in the second one where Cain caught him. So this is going to be a good match. 2 really good heavyweight fighters. Both can hit each other with the best of them, hang up there the best of them with their striking, and they both can go to the ground and grapple. So it's going to be a very interesting fight. I'm really excited about this, and you guys should be too. So that's it for this week in sports, you guys. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, inquiries in the comments section, and let's have a good conversation this week. We'll see you next time.